MAH00104.
Okay, on the first two unnumbered pages, right in the beginning, there it is. It says 2016 Council on Legislation updates. You can reduce the number of times your club meets. Where's Asheville Biltmore? They're now legal. They meet twice a month. And there for a little while, they were in the pilot, and there for a little while Rotary said, oh, the pilot didn't work, so you guys have to go back to 4 times a month. They didn't. They did some creative stuff. And remember, there are no Rotary police, so do what fits your club best. But so we have clubs, you can reduce the frequency of your meeting. You can do a service project at your meeting. You can have a board meeting, especially if you're one of these small clubs. Use your meeting time for a board meeting. Luke, tell them what we're going to do next week.
Well, next week we're going to work on a project that we have. We're putting a flyer on grocery bags, and the grocery bags are going to go into the local newspaper to go out to raise canned goods for our food programs and one of the another local charitable organization. So there's 6,000 of them, and so there's a lot of stapling, and that's what we're going to do as our program for Tuesday.
Okay, so, and Luke said, how about you come to my office and we'll work on it for 45 minutes. And I said, Luke, do you know how long it takes to staple 6,000 bags? And so Ron and I did it for an hour to see how long, so we decided to do it at a meeting. BYOS, bring your own stapler. The rule of 85, how many of you are rule of 85? Okay, there's several of you. They changed it to be the combination of your age and the number of years in Rotary, no matter what. Then we had several people come in who were 85, and so they declared, I'm rule of 85. Well, that wasn't the intent. They wanted to give those of us that are retired and have been in Rotary a long time. So now the rule of 85 is slightly different, so some of the folks in your clubs may not qualify for rule of 85. I'm not going to read it to you, but the rules have changed. It's right there, read it.
Billy?
Yes.
To attract younger guys, we've got a rule of 40. So if you're less than 40, you don't have to pay for all 4 of your meals. You pay for the meals that you come and eat.
Did everybody hear that? No. They have something called the rule of 40. If you're under the age of 40, your meals can be...
We just pay for the meals you eat, not the 4 meals that
you just pay for your meals as you eat them. You don't have to pay, ahead of time for all the meals, and then you don't get reimbursed for those that you miss. So great ideas, think outside the box.
Okay.
But rule of 85 is actually something that goes up to Rotary. So keep in mind, 4-minute meeting minutes. Did you know that those must be presented to the club? Read the paragraph in here, because that's your job as club president, is to make sure that's done. Okay, plan your year. There is a handout behind page number 1 because they took this out of the President's Manual. It used to be in the President's Manual, and it is about the 3rd page after 1.